Alright, I got a comment from somebody who watches my videos, and they wanted me to cover the whole subject of single race people, white, black, whatever, who tend to say racist things around biracial or mixed people, and maybe not realizing how offensive it is depending on the individual. A lot of white people will make racist statements about black people, and black people will do the same about white people, and all that, and it does happen. I mean, it does happen. My whole take on it is I don't think a lot of single race people know how to take us, man. I mean, I think that's just the reality. I think we live in a world where everybody wants to categorize, and people want to put you in a box and try to make themselves feel comfortable, and that happens a lot too. And when it comes to us biracial or mixed people or whatever, I mean, a lot of people just don't know how to take us, man. They don't know. They take a look at us and just don't know how to classify us, if they should classify us black or white. I actually had a lady one time who I would talk to now and then. She was just like a casual stranger and whatever. And after like 2 months of conversating with this person, they just came straight out and said, hey, it just came straight out and asked me, they're like, are you black or white? I'm like, huh? It's things like that, you know what I mean? It's and I'm not sitting here like trying to criticize anybody, because that's just the way our minds work. We want to be able to be familiar with things, or we tend to feel close to people that are familiar to us, and a lot of us aren't very common. It's just how it is, you know what I mean? But I think a lot of reasons why, like I stated in many other videos, there's just not a lot of biracial people out there. I mean, you go from city to city, and there's going to be more biracial people in larger cities, I'm sure. But if you take the whole population, there's just not a lot, man. There's just not a lot of biracial people. I mean, last census I heard, the United States had 2% population of biracial people. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be told I'm wrong, or I'm crazy, or there's definitely more than that, but I'm just going by the census, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we're unfamiliar people. We're unfamiliar territory. So, I mean, people just don't know how to label us. But yeah, that does happen a lot, man. That does happen a lot, where you will be around, I've been around black people, for instance, who have, not even known I was half black, man. They just assumed I was white or whatever. I mean, but it's weird though, because a lot of times, if somebody assumes I'm just white, it still comes out. They still eventually ask me, what my nationality is. So, I mean, that's happened with black people and with white people as well. They tend to feel comfortable around me a lot of times to not necessarily make racist statements, but just kind of like negatively stereotype black people. I mean, that just happens, man. And it's like, it just happens. People don't know how to label us, man. That's how it is.